Bad news for home buyers and home sellers.
That's right.
The average interest rate on the most popular U.S. home loan has reached its highest level in more than 2 decades.
That's right. Mortgage rates have more than doubled since the start of the year as the Federal Reserve pursues aggressive interest rate hikes. Data from the Mortgage Bankers Association shows the 30-year fixed-rate mortgage average rose to 7.16% for the week ending October 21st. Now, that is the highest rate since 2001. The Federal Reserve is expected to raise interest rates for the 4th straight time just 1 week from today.
Joining us now is Danielle Hale. She is a chief economist for Realtor.com. Danielle, I feel bad for anybody in the housing market right now.
How do you afford a mortgage like that?
Yeah, so how concerned should home buyers be, home sellers be about these continually climbing mortgage rates? It seems like the only person who's benefiting off of this potentially is the banks.
Yeah, home buyers and sellers should be very aware of what's happening right now with mortgage rates climbing. It's done a number on the cost of buying a home and taking on a mortgage to do so. So if you look at the monthly payment that today's home shoppers are paying, it's roughly $1,000 higher than they would have paid if they bought a home 1 year ago at this time. And that's a more than 70% increase. And I should clarify, that's the monthly payment is $1,000 higher. So $1,000 every single month.
That is so painful.
Increase in costs.
No, that is incredibly painful and so hard for most people to absorb. We know that the Federal Reserve is expected to hike interest rates again, though, next week by 75 basis points. How could this further impact the housing market? Is it going to make sellers drop their prices because people can't afford these mortgages?
I think that's an excellent question. When you think about mortgage affordability, it's home price, mortgage rate, and then people's incomes that go into that calculation. There doesn't seem to be much sign of relenting in mortgage rates, given the Fed is continuing to push up the short-term rates, as you mentioned. So there's going to be some pressure on mortgage rates to go higher. Incomes are rising, but not nearly as fast as the cost of buying a home using a mortgage. So that's somewhat of a help, but it's not going to completely offset the equation. So that leaves home prices as a potential spot for some wiggle room. Now, in addition to these other factors, one thing that homeowners or interested home buyers can do, and we've seen them do, is look for homes in more affordable markets. And so we've seen an increase in shopping across markets and to areas that are more affordable. So if you can't find home prices slipping in your market, what you can do is relocate to a more affordable area and thereby bring down your housing costs.
But you've got to adjust your expectations, and that's always difficult, right?
Well, it's going to force more people to renting, which is going to increase rental prices. All of it, a rocky road ahead. Danielle Hale, thank you.
Thanks, Danielle.